Living just enough, living just for the city.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to New Jack City. Today we are talking about Andrew Tate. Now, this has been a long time coming. I've been meaning to make a video about him for a very long time, but I wanted to hold this video for as long as I could until I have watched a video of the Dice the Dice what is it called, expose, I guess you can call, that they did on Andrew Tate, and you know, his side of the story. But the thing is, okay, so first off, I don't like Andrew Tate. I like some of the things that he says, and I have agreed with some of the things that he says when he talks about relationships and you know, the modern day woman. I agree with some of the things that he says, but the things that took me off and that kind of, like, you know, raised alarms with me is the way he would, like, go about things. Like, I dealt with a narcissist before, so I know narcissist tendencies. Now, I know this may come to a shock to y'all because, you know, I've been a very open fan of, I've told y'all I love Kevin Samuels. Fresh and Fit, I never really like loved them or anything like that, but I think some of the things that they do are pretty cool, but I disagree with them a lot as well. But Andrew Tate always rubbed me the wrong way. And after listening to what this thing is going on about, you know, the human trafficking and the money laundering and stuff like that, I'm gonna be 100. I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe that that stuff actually happened. Now, my thing that I've always had a problem with the red pill community, which is why I don't consider myself red pill or anything like that. I think that's retarded. But the red pill community, all they do, if you really look at all their videos, they give you nothing. All they do is just discuss the problem. They don't give you any solution. You cannot listen, I implore you to tell me, what do you think? I mean, what solutions have they given you to changing the dating market? Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate, they both have this same theory that can change the market to where you can start having girls, a whole bunch of girls. And pretty much they say, which is very dumb. This is why I've always said, like, if I was to ever battle them, I'd demolish them, like, super, like that. But Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate, they have both said that in order for a man to get girls in this market nowadays, is he needs to make money. So what Fresh and Fit and what Andrew Tate usually says is they kind of shame you for being broke, and they say there's no excuse for you being broke. If you're being broke, you're just a lazy bum and stuff like that. Get off your ASS and start working, all this other stuff, right? And they want you guys to fight to get to the 20%. Now, I'm going to use the same logic like Myron, like, say, I'm just going to use your logic against you. I'm going to use his logic against him. So, you want men to work their behinds off, which I do stand by. You should, as any man, you should be working your behind off so you can better yourself. So I do agree with that part. But they want you to work hard so you can get to the top 20 to 10% of men. There's a reason why there's a top 20 to 10%, because it's hard to get to. The average black man is making $45,000 a year, and the average men in general, Hispanic, white, all that good stuff, every ethnicity, is making $50,000 and above. Or I'm sorry, not $50,000 above, $50,000 as average. So that's the median in black men, and that's the median in all men. So if 80% of us is making $45,000, and most of these women only want the top 10 to 20%, why are you trying to teach us and trying to tell us, oh yeah, we're lazy bums and there's no excuse why you shouldn't be rich? There is an excuse. It's only 20% of y'all that's going to be rich. It doesn't make any sense. So it's not a real solution. That's why I've always said, if you guys want to go follow I have my personal TikTok now. I just started putting videos up on there talking about relationships and talking about how we are better together than we are apart. And my main goal of me talking about that is, I've always said that if black people, not just black people, it's just people in general, if we want to get somewhere and we want to have generational wealth, like we always talk about, then we need to get together and combine our money. If a black man is making $45,000, or no, let's just say, because it's not just for black people, an average man is making $50,000 a year, and the average salary for a woman is $21,000 to $25,000. But it's not hard for a woman to get to $40,000 to $50,000, like an average man. She just has to work more. Usually, women, they take office works like, insurance, anything with a desk job. Men, they usually do like the delivery, UPS, stuff like that. Stuff that get you out in the field, and you have to use your labor and stuff like that. Women usually don't do that, but they can do that, so it is a choice. But if he's making 50 and you're making 25, let's just do it like that. That means if you brought it together, you're making $75,000. If you get a cheap apartment, which there are cheap apartments around here, hell, I ain't gonna tell y'all my business. Anyway, there are cheap apartments in LA. There are cheap apartments in every city that you can go to. So if you guys can combine that money together, and you have an apartment that costs, let's say, $1,400 a month, 1-bedroom apartment, bath and all the other stuff. When you pay for utilities, internet, all that good stuff, let's round it up to about $1,800 that you spend in a month. You pay for your car, or let's say you have a car note. Let's say you guys don't want to do the 2008, 2012 cars and stuff like that. You want a newer car, no problem. So let's say you have a car payment, right? Your car payment is $300 a month. The man, you can't have a car payment, unfortunately. You have to get the 2012. Your woman needs that car. So she's doing $350, or y'all do $350 with $1,800. That's $2,150. Let's round up to $2,200. So $2,200 for that. Let's put food, all that good stuff. Let's say your monthly payments for everything, plus also going out and stuff like that. Let's just say $3,000. And I'm super exaggerating right now, but let's just say everything comes after you going out, taking to dinner, going out on weekends, stuff like that. Let's say everything comes out to $3,000. Car payment, where you live, all that good stuff. $3,000, right? So if you're spending $3,000 a month and you're making $75,000 a year, right? So what is that? What's 75,000? Let me do the math on that real quick. Yeah, we gonna get this right. 75,000 divided by 12. That means you're making $6,000, $250 a month, right? I said let's round it to 3,000. So that means you are saving $3,250 a month between you and her both. You do that times 12. What is that? That's the 39,000. Let's do that for 4 years. You have $156,000. You can now buy a condo in 4 years. Or you can buy a very small home. Probably not in a good area. If you want to go get like a cool home, my mom, she just bought a house right now for $360,000 in Victorville. So that was for 4 years, right? So let's do another 4. So times that by 2, $312,000 in 8 years. That's how much it would be if you saved. Now, mind y'all, that's just y'all working y'all normal 9 to 5. But if y'all want to, if men, which is like I said, I do back Andrew Tate and Myron when they do say this, because men, they do need to stop being lazy. Get up, get a side hustle. You should be, if you 28 years old, I'm 28 years old. Do y'all know how hard I work? Like, for real. I don't even be getting views like that on my YouTube channel no more, but because I love y'all so much, and I know y'all, and I know the subscribers who are watching my videos, y'all are getting knowledge, y'all are getting laughs, y'all also getting entertainment while I'm doing these videos. So I'm happy to do these videos, and I'm happy to keep working as hard as I'm working, but y'all don't understand how hard I fucking work, y'all. Like, it's ridiculous. I put in time for this. No crap, no cap. For real. I just went out. This is my first time going out in like 2 months. I don't even go out like that no more, y'all. All because all I do is work. And I don't complain about it. But if I can do it at 28 years old, and because I'm trying to be successful, I'm trying to be something in my life, y'all can do the same thing. So I do back them when they do say you know you need to get you need to get up and stop being lazy and start working. So I will back them on that. But it's stupid when they try to say you need to get to the top 20%, top 10%. Don't feel like you're a failure because you can't get to the top 20 and top 10%. There's a reason why you can't get there. It's fine. Don't let a woman diminish you too. There are women out here that will accept you, making that less. Now, will it be out here in the States? Maybe not. Not to the caliber of the woman that you like. Like you may have to go out of state to go get a woman that is up to your caliber that you like. But there are women in this world. We have 8 billion people in this world. You don't think one of them gonna give you a shot? Come on, y'all. Let's be real. Let's be real now. Now, one person gonna give you a shot is gonna be a person that's gonna give you a shot. Big facts. And yeah, I don't back what Andrew Tate is saying. And I don't like how this whole red pill community is just basically showing that it's come to a point where it's just like you're not giving solutions and all you're doing is making men like not myself, because I'm not bitter anymore, but I used to, because I used to listen to that stuff daily, and that stuff is poison in your head when you keep on listening to it daily and you start seeing the aspects of women, of like the bad side of aspects of women. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Y'all need to be smart. But guess what? You don't need to be hearing about problems and problems and problems every day and no one gives you a solution. When you come on my channel, I'm going to tell you the problem and I'm going to give you the solution for it. Because that's what a good YouTuber does. That's what somebody who loves you and also wants to see you do good in life. They're going to tell you the problem and they're going to give you the solution. If you are not a solution-based YouTuber, we have nothing to talk about. I shouldn't even be watching you. And this dude out here pimping women and stuff like that. He a loser, bro. I don't mess with Andrew Tate at all. At all. Like, bro is a straight up loser. And people are trying to really defend, cause like that message already is just weird, bro. Like, he said it himself. Bro was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the reason why I live in Romania is because if you got a bag, they can't really, the laws is kind of lax if you got a bag. He also said he didn't make his millions off of UFC fighting. He said he made his first meal off a webcam. Then you got him saying on camera that he had a girl basically sweet talk these other girls and tell them like, oh yeah, Andrew Tate's a good guy, all this other stuff, blah 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 blah. Come and join, excuse me. Come and join this organization. He's going to pay you well, and when he does take $1,000 out of your paycheck, it's for you, it's for taxes and stuff like that. Come on, bro. Bro is corny. We not about to back that. We ain't backing that. We ain't backing that over here in New Jack City. Like I said, the only person that I have respect in this whole and speaking the truth is Kevin Samuels, because at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like Kevin Samuels. Well, the women who didn't like Kevin Samuels is what I found to be is the women who never really listened to Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels always preached about being together. We are better together than we are apart. I can stand behind that. Now, his methods, was I in agreement through all of his methods? Of course not. I wasn't agreeing, because I'm not a sheep. So I can see some of the things that he did was wrong. But overall, the overall message, I can look over the little things that I can nitpick from him versus the overall message. The overall message was positive. He was trying to have people be together. It's very sad that he died because he had a lot more work to be done, a lot more work that should have been done while he was here on Earth. But, it is what it is. And because he left, we got Andrew Tate. That's what we got. Now, I know there are some people that watch me that probably thought I was like, I backed Andrew Tate and that I like Andrew Tate. I don't. But maybe you guys do. So if you do like Andrew Tate, let's have a conversation in the comments, because I will be I do want to see what you guys feel about Andrew Tate. How do you guys feel about this whole thing? Do you think he did it, the whole human trafficking thing? I do, because, actually, you know what? Let me Oh, no, I'm not going to look it up. Basically, the reason why I believe he did do human trafficking is because the definition of human trafficking, when we think of human trafficking, we think of Jeffrey Epstein. And that is a form of human trafficking, but the root definition of human trafficking is actually what Andrew Tate was doing. Now, I could look it up and read it for y'all, but y'all can do it yourself. I ain't trying to do all that right now. Like, I need to make another video for y'all. So, anyway, that's how I feel about Andrew Tate. Don't really mess with him. Do y'all mess with him? Leave in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to the channel. All right? I will see y'all next time. All
Living just enough.